If you look at a lot of biohacks, many of them, if you look at red light, right, simulating what we get from sunlight, or earthing and grounding and PEMF mats and shoes and mattress toppers,
PMF mats.
pulsed electromagnetic field therapy is what PEMF therapy is.
Okay,
it's basically like taking the
one.
natural frequencies that the earth would emit that we would come into contact with, all the negative ions and Hertz frequencies that are healing and anti-inflammatory. I mean, and this is not just, biohacker hippie patchouli oil bullshit. Like this is actually stuff that you can find on PubMed. There is a transdermal conduction from the surface of the earth to your skin. Like every time lightning strikes the surface of the planet and solar radiation bombards Earth, it actually collects ions, and those are transferred into your body, which is why there's anti-inflammatory potential from going outside barefoot, from walking on the beach, from swimming in the ocean. But if I'm like at my desk all day and I have an 8-hour workday, I'm standing on a grounding mat. Or I'm like doing my 10 minutes of stretching in the morning while I'm laying on a PEMF mat, which is kind of similar, but it's just like a much, much higher concentration of that same electricity.
Of course.
And then if you look at like cold, you could work all day outside in the winter, but maybe that's not your job and you don't have the ability to do that. You live in Florida or whatever, so you're going to do like a daily cold plunge to mimic some form of thermal stress. And very similarly with heat, right? Like maybe you're not hiking all day, gathering food, hunting like our ancestors, but you're going to go do a sauna session a few times a week to simulate that heat. So you're essentially almost like using biohacking to fabricate the same stimuli or discomfort that you would have experienced if you weren't living in kind of like this modern era where we're disconnected from a lot of that.